Today we have with us Mr. Pukhraj Malhotra, who is a law firm management consultant who has worked very closely with great leadership and top tier law firms who have actually built up the law firms from scratch, and they have a vision of how to achieve the excellence in their particular field. Today he has joined us to tell us how a law firm can achieve this sustainable growth in this highly competitive market. So thank you, Pukhraj sir.
Thank you, Siddhant. Thanks for inviting me over.
थैंक यू। तो पुखराज सर, लॉ फर्म मुझे पता है क्या होती है, बट लॉ फर्म मैनेजमेंट मैंने कभी नहीं सुना। मतलब नॉर्मल बिजनेस मैनेजमेंट का एक फील्ड होता है, बट लॉ फर्म के साथ मैनेजमेंट मैंने पहली बार एक वर्ड को लगा के एक बिजनेस के बारे में सुना है। प्लीज ये जरा बताओ क्या है ये।
सर, लॉ फर्म मैनेजमेंट, जैसे कि ये वर्ड बताता है, इज द स्पाइन, द आर्किटेक्चर ऑफ द लॉ फर्म, जिससे कि अदर देन द क्रक्स पार्ट ऑफ लॉयर्स टू गिव देयर डिलीवरेबल्स इन मोस्ट अप्रोप्रिएट करेक्ट मैनर, बाकी entirety, be it their partner positioning in the market, their visibility, the knowledge management part, then could be setting up internal SOPs, how staff is functioning inside the firm, then the culture part of the firm. So all of this comes under the umbrella of law firm management. अब लॉयर्स ने तो अपना काम किया कोर्ट में, बट एक स्ट्रॉन्ग फर्म के लिए एक स्ट्रक्चर चाहिए होता है विच ब्रिंग्स रिप्यूट, द करेक्ट मार्केट परसेप्शन, व्हाई दिस फर्म स्टैंड्स. तो ऑल ऑफ दैट comes under the umbrella of law firm management, and this is why this word law firm management in very recent times is becoming very popular.
सर बहुत ही एक अच्छी चीज़ मुझे इसमें लगी कि आपने बोला लॉ फर्म की पोजीशनिंग। मतलब मार्केट में एक लॉ फर्म की क्या ब्रांड इमेज आ रही है उसकी भी आप एक तरीके से मैनेजमेंट देखते हैं। सो इट्स वेरी यूनिक फॉर मी एटलीस्ट।
Right, so what happens is, आप देखते होंगे there are n number of law firms market, and usually जब एक law firm की वेबसाइट हम खोलते हैं तो वहाँ पर लिखा होता है full service law firm या client centric law firm, or they are catering everything, or it's a boutique law firm. But when a marketing professional or a law firm management professional gets into the space, तो हम लोग क्या करते हैं, we just try to capture the expertise of a professional, of a stakeholder, a partner, and then we try to align it with exact industry sectors, so that अगर एक पार्टनर का काम डिफेंस साइड में, या कुड बी इन एनर्जी सेक्टर, energy when I say, be it this crude or solar or the next gen upcoming wind energy. So it's all about shared interest कि हम उनकी expertise precisely उन्हीं sectors के साथ align करें, उसी clientage के साथ, उसी specific audience के साथ.
So please tell me that there are so many law firms, you know, which are stuck somewhere, which are stuck in, you know, in a very beginning level or at an intermediate level. They have certain number of clients, but they are not able to grow the way they expected them to grow. And whereas there are other clients, you know, other law firms, top tier law firms who have clients who are growing enormously, you know, they are taking the decisions of we want this client, we don't want this client, you know. So what is the difference between the strategy that these successful big law firms they are adopting them, and the smaller firms they're not going for that approach?
So when the word mistake comes, so a mistake is often a reactive output, not thinking the operations strategically. So in terms of a law firm, as you asked, it could be posting content without a content strategy, why that content is going out, or could be attending a conference without a relationship strategy, or it could be updating firm's website or partner profile without a clear positioning of the stakeholder. So visibility without internal alignment, it makes the stature of the firm fragmented. What a strong firm needs is very coherent, clear narrative along with repeatable system.
So the visibility is making a difference, right? How the law firm should actually look like to the outsiders, and how the client should actually, see a particular law firm. Is that making a huge difference? Vision,
Exactly,
yeah.
the structure, systems, clear visibility, the positioning of the partner, and the strategic communication is something which is needed to make those a group of lawyers look like a look like an institution of repute.
ओके, ओके. सो पुखराज सर, मुझे प्लीज़ थोड़ा सा ये बताओ दैट हाउ शुड अ लॉ फर्म look for a partner branding without making it look self promotional, बिकॉज ये आजकल बहुत ज़्यादा हो गया कि लॉ फर्म्स अब अपने आप को उस हिसाब से प्रमोट नहीं कर सकती. देयर सर्टेन केसेस व्हिच हैव कम अप. So how do you go about it?
So, sir, the key to frame a partner profiling is to work on the visibility around the partner's expertise. So it's always a shared interest between a management professional and a lawyer. If the partner is into energy sector, so the management professional will start working for more networking events, other things, with along with his expertise. So it should never be around building the ego, the authority of the partner. Rather, everything should be evidence led, insight led. So the market perception should come in a manner कि इस partner की judgment है इस specific area पर. Rather, it should not be something कि this partner is looking to engage more or wants more attention in a specific area. So good profiling is always evidence led कि इस lawyer ने इस स्पेसिफिक एरिया में कुछ काम किया है, समथिंग मीनिंगफुल. इट शुड बी इनसाइट लेड. एंड आई बिलीव in these noble professions such as legal ones, the marketing part should be restrained.
हाउ डिड यू गेट इनटू इट? मतलब आपका, आपको कब लगा कि लॉ फर्म मैनेजमेंट इज योर फील्ड? कैसे रियलाइज हुआ और कब डिसाइड किया?
सो देखिए, ये रियलाइजेशन तो विद एवरी फेज इट चेंजेस. हाउएवर ये प्लान ईश्वर का था, यहाँ पर आया. एंड आई एम वर्किंग विद सम ऑफ द मोस्ट टॉप टियर फर्म्स इन not only in Delhi but pan India. So how I entered into this space was it was not just about marketing. Uh, the charm was that I saw the gap. There was a gap. देवर लॉयर्स, उन्हें बहुत अच्छे से काम आता है अपना, बट दे आर इनविजिबल इन द मार्केट. अपने सेक्टर में दे आर वेरी वेल, बट मार्केट नहीं जानती इज दैट पर्सन ऑल्सो सीनियर एडवोकेट, दे डोंट नो. सो आई विल टेल यू, बैक इन माई लॉ स्कूल, स्कूलिंग होती है 5 साल की, दिन देर आर दोज इंटर्नशिप्स, used to go to high court, supreme court. There was one thing I kept on seeing every time. ये जो visibility lack था ना, it was because there was no structure, no streamlined process. There were no setups built कि a lawyer is doing his substance, his work. However, the operational part that was missing. So that clear communication, though that visibility part, that positioning part, वो सब मिस हो रहा था. एंड मेरी जर्नी में मैंने बस यही क्वेश्चन पकड़ा, वाई, मतलब among the lawyers who are very capable in their work, why are some invisible from the market? So my entire journey revolved around this question.
So, sir, does digital presence matter in a reputation based industry, especially these type of a profession where like law profession?
Of course, but but the presence should be more as a credible infrastructure, not as a entertainment exercise.
Right.
Precisely, if we include the primary ones, it should be how the website is looking. Then it could be those LinkedIn profiling, those SOPs maintained for the entire firm as a institution. How are they interacting on LinkedIn
Hmm.
or around in social media? Then the knowledge management part, wherein comes about those newsletters, those news updates, article writing, those judgment summaries, then those commentaries going around in top tier media, all of these. So these are the primary pillars looking at which any next prospect would evaluate what is the expertise of the firm.
Right. Right. So finally, sir, how do you define success in law firm management?
Success is when the market perception matches the exact capability. जो हमारी सक्षमता है, अगर हमें मार्केट उस हिसाब से ही भापने लगे तो वही तो हमारे लिए सक्सेस हुई.
Correct.
और when right people understand कि what the firm stands for, then the firm is easily discoverable online through different portals around different directories. Also, the very crux part is when our own internal support system of a firm, the back end, the spine of the firm, people who are actually working within the firm, they become the internal support system to uplift the firm. So that is the success. That is where actually a firm feels like an institution. So that is something I would call success is.
So, sir, if you are advising law firm leaders right now, what shift would you recommend in their fundamental thinking?
I believe future of law firms will belong to those lawyers who think institutionally. So legal excellence will, of course, it will always remain the central part, but not enough.
Right.
Firms will need clarity of voice, clarity of positioning, then seriousness in their knowledge assets creation, plus the leadership which understands that reputation is the crux of a sustainably growing firm. So my work has really been about helping law firms not only to just promote them and doing it as a campaign, but making a proper architecture of the firm in terms of every operation.
Great. Great, sir. Thank you, Pukhraj, sir, uh, especially for not only breaking down the mechanics of a law firm growth, but also thinking it from an institutional point of view. And this will be very valuable, especially to young and upcoming lawyers who are thinking about the profession uh, beyond just a legal practice. Thank you very much for
Thank you,
coming on this
Siddhant,
podcast.
for inviting me here, and I hope I have done some justice to this podcast.
Absolutely, sir. I'm
Thank you.
very sure.